Clarisonic Mia, and I figured while I do that, I would also compare it to the Olay Pro X. So I know a lot of people are saying that this is a really good alternative if you can't afford the price tag that's on the Clarisonic Mia. So I'll kind of go over that with you, and I'll do like a mini overview of this and a review as well. So this will be kind of like a 2-in-1 review on the two different systems and how they compare. Okay, so this is my Clarisonic Mia. I have the lavender one, and it was an amazing investment. Yeah, I hesitated for about a year and a half to finally, you know, purchase this, because $149 is really steep, in my opinion, to purchase like a little cleansing brush. But yeah, this overall, okay, so I don't have the greatest skin. Let's just, you know, get that out of the way. I get a lot of haters on my skin. So, you know, I look at myself in the mirror every day, guys. I'm very much aware of every pore that's on my face and every zit that I get and every scar that I have. But thank you so much for pointing it out again, just in case, you know, one of my viewers missed that about me. Thank you. But, so, obviously I don't do very many skincare videos. This is an exception because whether you guys have noticed it or if it's just me, I've noticed a drastic improvement in my skin. I have noticed the texture of my skin is so smooth, and my makeup applies that much better, and my foundation actually glides smoothly and doesn't look flaky. Anything that you see on my skin, these are all acne scars. Yep, I'm going to point it out for everyone else. So these are all scars. And I'm absolutely not afraid to point them out. This is all acne scarring. That's a scar. Because if I turn to the side, they're not zits. They're just scars. So I'm pointing that out now. Before I started using this, they were probably much more noticeable because they were much more pigmented. This has slightly lightened them, not by much, but enough for me to notice at least. So, you know, it's slowly getting there. Again, the texture of my skin has drastically improved. The pores, I don't really notice too much with my pores being less noticeable. I just use like a pore refiner to, you know, before I apply my foundation. So, yeah. What else? So that's like my experience with this and why I love it so much. So I'm just going to go into the overview of it, because this video might turn to a very long one. Okay, so when you purchase it, it comes in a box like this. Okay, so these are the things that you'll get in the box. You get a mini Clarisonic Gentle Hydro Cleanser. This is for all skin types or sensitive skin types. And this has aloe, cucumber, and Japanese green tea. Removes impurities while soothing and comforting. And it says apply directly to moistened skin or to a damp Clarisonic skin cleansing brush. Massage in a circular motion, rinse thoroughly. And you get 1 fluid ounce in here. So I've used a good half of it. I mean, I've had this for a month, maybe a month and a half now. So I've used about half. I don't use it every day, so. But this is the actual charger of it. And all you do is, on the Clarisonic, there's this flat part right here. I don't know if you could tell, but all you do, it's like a magnet. It'll also come with like a little cap like this to protect the brush. Okay, so that way, you know, you can set it down on the counter like this and then no bacteria is getting into the brush. Now the brush that is on my Clarisonic right now is the brush for normal skin. And it was purchased separately. The Clarisonic Mia, and I'm pretty sure all of the Clarisonic Mias come with the sensitive brush. And it's already attached onto the Clarisonic. This is the box for the replacement head for the normal brush that I currently have on my Clarisonic right now, and I just store the sensitive one that it originally came with in here. Okay, so this is the brush that it originally came with, and just to show you guys the difference. Okay, so the sensitive one is more fluffy, and they're the softest brushes ever. Ugh. Even the normal skin one is like super soft. This one is like, has really fluffy, soft bristles. Very, very, very soft. This one has soft bristles also, but they are much more dense. And my brush right now is wet, so I can't really show you the proper comparison, but you know, this is normal skin, this is the sensitive skin one. And I'm sure if I wet the sensitive skin one, it'll probably look similar to this. Honestly, I have never used their sensitive brush. I just know that I didn't have sensitive skin, so while I purchased my Mia, I went ahead and purchased the replacement for the normal skin. Now, for the Olay Pro X Advanced Cleansing System, is not rechargeable. It runs on 2 AA batteries, which are included in the box. The little brush head is not on the actual power source already. It's separate, and then you just have to snap it on like that. Okay, and then you're ready to go. And then you put the batteries in by taking off this bottom piece, by wiggling it. And it's pretty hard to kind of wiggle off. I actually had to have my boyfriend take it off for me because I couldn't do it. For like 15 minutes, it hurt my hand so bad trying to get it off. But, you know, I'm assuming it's because of the seal that they have to put on this bottom piece to make this waterproof. From Walgreens right now, you can purchase this for $29.99. And it does already, like I said, it does come with the brush head already, but for replacement brush heads, it's $10.99. Okay, and then for the Clarisonic replacement heads, just for one, is $25 from Sephora. And then you can get the twin packs for, so that's 2 of them for $40 from Sephora. So $10.99 for 2, and then $40 for 2. This is, the whole system is $29.99 right now at Walgreens, $149 from Sephora. That's pretty much all it did. It's just it cleansed my face better than just using my fingers. It didn't improve the texture of my skin. It didn't, you know, make my skin feel smoother. It made it feel a little bit exfoliated, but after a while, I guess, just stopped really working. The brush head on this looks like this. Okay, the texture of the bristles are actually very similar to the sensitive brush head on the Clarisonic. It is very soft, so it feels nice, and obviously much smaller in size than the Clarisonic. Okay, so the size difference, obviously. This has 2 speeds to it. The Clarisonic Mia only has 1 speed to it. Okay, the Clarisonic Mia, the on and off button is right here. And for the Olay Pro X, the on and off button is right here. Okay, this is to turn it on, and this is for speeds 1 and 2. I mean, really, these are 2 completely different brushes. This is not a dupe for this. Okay, this brush cleanses by rotating. The Clarisonic Mia, the brush head does not rotate, and this just spins, basically. So hopefully my camera picks it up, so I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to turn this on now. Do you see how it's spinning? That's on the highest speed. That's lower speed, and you can just hear the difference. High speed, low speed. And it basically spins. There's no timer on this, so, you know, just whenever you've washed your face enough, just turn it off and then rinse it off. The Clarisonic Mia, once you press this power button, you don't have to worry about pressing it again. It will turn off on its own after 1 minute. There's 1 speed to this, so it doesn't go higher or lower. And then during that minute, all you do is just kind of move it around your face. Let me just show you what sonic frequency looks like. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. So when I turned it on, you'll notice that there's 2 rows of white bristles going on the outside, and those did not move at all when I turned it on. It's basically the sonic frequency is just the black bristles and all of the white bristles within the black bristles. Those are the only ones that vibrate. The 2 layers on the outside are kind of just, they prevent splatter, basically, because while the center ones are moving with cleanser on it, the outside bristles prevent splatter into your eyes, into your hair, you know, so that's what those ones are for. So yeah, I mean, really the big difference is the way they work. So $30 Walgreens, $149 Sephora, 2 completely different systems. They come with similar products. They may market it somewhat similar. They may market the Olay similar to the Clarisonic, but really, in my opinion, they're 2 completely different products, and they both cleanse completely differently. Obviously, this one cleanses much better, and it's not always true that a higher price tag is better than something that's much cheaper, but at least I would hope something that I'm paying $149 for, there would be a significant difference in the way it cleanses from a $30 brush. If you want something to help you cleanse your face a little bit better than your fingers, this works well to do that. This works better. Just depends on how much you're willing to spend and what you're looking for. This will just cleanse. This cleanses, buffs, smooths your skin, and everything else I mentioned in the beginning. This just cleanses. And I hope you guys found that helpful. Again, these were both purchased with my own money, so I'm not getting paid to like one over the other. I'm not even getting paid to do this video. I'm just doing it to help anyone who may be torn about purchasing the Mia or the Olay Pro X. Those are the differences, and you know, I went over pretty much what you get for $30 and what you get for $149. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.